I think there was a short interruption on the connection. So, when you cannot move outside, we move inside. Similarly, when there are so many problems and so many issues which are affecting our external side, we can derive inspiration as well as the power and the energy from our inside, which is all placed in the subtle system which is called Kundalini. I would just to put the chart out here, and you can see there is an energy at the base of our spinal cord, just above the first chakra, which is marked out as innocence. This energy is hidden in a triangular bone, which is called sacrum bone. And sacrum is basically the Greek knew it's a sacred area, sacred bone, where the sacred energy, the inner energy is residing. That's why they called it sacrum bone, you can very precisely say. So this energy can be awakened by people who have already been awakened, or people who are really those kind of saints and kind of masters, primordial masters who came on this world, in this world, to establish the protocols of living. And similarly, recently, very recently, in 1970 came Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, our guru and our master, and I'm putting her photograph in the chat, and who out of her love opened all the energy centers in the cosmic level so that we all could get this phenomena called self-realization. What is self-realization? It means your Kundalini energy in you is your individual motherly energy. It rises and touches yourself, your spirit in you, in your heart. Then it goes up to the brain. On top of the brain, it is called the Sahasrara or thousand petal lotus area, which is called fontanelle. On top of the fontanelle, she comes out from the middle channel, and then she gives energy, sprinkles an energy like a cool wind, or like mild breeze, cool breeze. Sometimes it could be hot also in the beginning when there are any blockages in any one of the centers, energy chakras or centers, we call it. And this energy, when it manages to come out, and then it will pour down all the nourishment that not only our physical centers need, but also our internal, spiritual centers of the subtle system needs, subtle energy system needs. So this phenomena puts us in a state called thoughtlessly aware state, which is called nirvichara in Hindi or Sanskrit language, is one of the old Indian languages. And this thoughtlessly aware state doesn't mean that you lose your conscious or your thoughts. It's just because you are not bombarded by thoughts. You are protected fully from the cusp of thoughts and cusp of worries and cusp of the waves and the bombardment of the thoughts. So because of which, what happens, you are able to be in the present and enjoy that energy which is nourishing the whole world, whole universe, like the flowers, plants, trees, and then you can see the animals, and also our own breathing and our own subtle autonomous systems. All these things are functioning because of this energy, because this auto means automatic. Who is running? Someone must be powering that whole energy system in us, the instrument. So that is what is called our spirit. And Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi in 1970 opened the seventh chakra, of which is called Sahasrara on top. This is fontanelle bone area. And because of which, we all could not only feel this energy, but also we can understand and learn more about our inner system, and also balance them out and correct them in order to stay fit and healthy. During this corona time, everyone must be nearly getting frustrated because you cannot and you are unable to do many things. Even me, there is no exception. We are unable to do many things which we would otherwise do normally. So at this point of time, what we can do, we have to become silent. Who can make us silent? Only that power which can disconnect us from the chaos, can make us silent. That power is not anywhere else outside, believe me. It is inside all of us. In our system, in our heart, resides that spirit, which is the silent witness to all that is happening. Not only this life, every life that we have passed through, and also every life that will come in future. It's all being coded and it's all being recorded in both the channel. For example, the left side of this channel, you can see the blue color line, which is called Ida Nadi, which is also written in blue, in a blue background. And this Ida Nadi has all the things about our past. And the Pingala Nadi on the right side, the yellow color one, that has got all the information about and also all our activities about our future. So these informations are not only recorded, it's like a black box in the flight, everything is loaded. But our idea or our aim is not to either go to the left side or right side and stay out of balance. What is in balance is the middle, like the weighing machine. We are in the middle, we are in balance. Left side is channel is affected more because we are miserable, we are worried, we are scared, and we are in the past. We are always worried about things which have happened in the past, which have hurt us, which have really, brought us in a kind of a depressive state. And also, it makes us, even if you are freshly woken up, if you have the left side down, you may feel miserable feelings and depression in you. So it can be treated by light element. On the right side channel is going out of order because of overactivity of the mind, not the body. Overactivity of the mind, thought process, strategies, planning, and all kinds of heat related pursuit. All these things attack our right channel, which is called the Pingala Nadi, which is marked, which is background color is yellow color. Just above the word Kundalini, it's written. You can see in the chart. And then, if this side can be, is a hot side, it's a futuristic side. When we are worried about the future, thinking about the future, this side is getting affected. So we can bring this into balance by applying ice pack on our liver, just on top of this right side of this green round around your stomach chakra. It's called void, or the ocean of illusion, or the place of our self mastery. In that area on the right side is a liver. So on the liver, if you put an ice pack, this right side will start cooling down. Our liver will start relaxing. Our right side will, come into a balance. So when we balance both these sides, automatically the middle channel comes into an order, and then the kundalini starts rising. If you do any yoga, physical yoga, it no doubt it gives some nourishment to the body, but it cannot solve your inner psychological pressures or stress related factors, which sometimes, if you do an exercise or some kind of physical activity, it may only increase because it may make you more tired. But this is an energy which is more than an alternative to sleeping or resting, because in a matter of few seconds you become completely energized or recharged with your energy. So how it can help in today's time is, when this energy comes to the fourth chakra called security, inner security, it is also the place of so-called immune, system production source. That is where it lies, the sternum bone. The sternum bone is a place of production of antibodies. All our antibodies to fight the diseases are produced there. So if we energize this heart chakra in the middle, in the breast, it's called center heart. Inside yoga, we got three hearts we have. Right heart is lungs, and the left heart is ours, where physical heart, where resides our spirit. And the center heart is a heart where our sternum bone is there, where antibodies are produced, which makes us fearless, which makes us immune, which makes us actually, which strengthens our immune system if it is nourished. So when the kundalini passes through, it will automatically happen, right? The second chakra, to quickly to cover, is creativity. It gives us creative ideas and also creative activities through which you can always flourish in whatever field you are. If you are in studies, or if you are in training, or if you are doing some physical activities also, or if you're doing painting or fine arts, music, everywhere you can shine. People who didn't have a little bit of knowledge about music had become great musicians. Those who are chartered accountants who didn't know anything about the spiritual side of the music or the classical music, they went on to become great writers of composers of music. And all those people can completely, when this chakra or this energy center is nourished, your creativity expresses in whatever form. Your kundalini knows you very well than you yourself know mentally, because it has got all the recordings about you, your pattern, your behavior pattern, your responses, everything is loaded there. So this energy center is mainly, responsible for creativity on the left side, and on the right side of this chakra, it is responsible for our complete attention, our pure attention to anything, attention to detail. Everything is being guided on the right side. Then you come in the stomach chakra, which is the inner peace. It's written, I would also call it satisfaction. On the right side, it is a material wealth, your house, car, your job, your income, your sources of comfort, everything. On the left side, it is a family, wife, children, and also kind of rituals that you might be doing. This is all coming on the left side of your stomach. And around the stomach is the green color thing, as I said earlier. This is the place of self mastery. When you cross this area, Kundalini crosses this area, you become your own master. That means you don't need to depend on an agent or a third party or an astrologer or kind of a spiritual person to guide you. You yourself become fully a master. And also, because this awareness will come on your fingertips, as you see in the fingertips there are colors coded, and all these chakras are also coded with the colors. So each color is representing, each finger tip is representing one of those energy centers inside. So if there is any problem, that finger will give you a little numbness, or it can give a little bit of a pin prickling sensation, or it can be cool when there is no problem or nothing is, when kundalini is able to pass through freely, that finger would give you a cool sensation. Okay. And you might wonder, if I feel cool, could it be because of the room temperature, or could be because of some airflow, or could it be because of the climate, or if the door is open or window is open? No, not like that. This is an internal temperature, it is not external. So your nervous system feel that. That's why this awareness of these divine pulses or the inner energy system comes on your central nervous system, your finger endings in your hands, also in your legs, and also on top of your head. They start emitting this cool breeze. This is what was described in all the old scriptures. In Bible, it was written as cool breeze of the Holy Ghost, and also tongues of flames, cool flames. How can flame be cool? Because if you see tomorrow, once you are little bit practicing and settled, you would be able to get this energy on your fingertips, and you would also realize that something really cool is happening. And in some special situation, you might also see some kind of a so-called camera or photograph taken even by amateur camera people. You would be able to see a beautiful pattern of vibrations, we call it a design, and these vibrations are nothing but the reflection of this all pervading power which is inside of us. Okay. So what I would say, we should now, we can keep on talking about this hour long, or even days long, even months long. It has been written, there have been so many books and so many things have been written, but at the end of the day, what matters to us is not talking and reading, but definitely experiencing. It's like a food which is prepared and lying on the top of the table, and without eating, we are looking at it and discussing. So, shall we go quickly for the experience of this energy? Yeah. All you need to do is to relax yourself. You put your feet firmly on the ground. If you're sitting on a chair, or if you're sitting on the ground, it's okay. And what you can do is, this whole thing exercise would be guided by Sri Mataji in her video. You can just follow that, and then after that is over, I would come again on the camera. Till that time, then let us go through that experience. Once it is over, then you can always connect back to us, in the chat line. If you want to know more about it, we are always there to help you out. Yeah. So let us go for the experience of self-realization. Okay. Thank you. Just a second.
Now put your hands like this, straight like this, simple hands like this, and close your eyes. And please don't open your eyes till I tell you. Before doing that, I hope you take out your shoes, because the Mother Earth helps us a lot. Forget your past. To forgive yourself, you should be pleasantly placed towards yourself. Pleasantly placed towards yourself. And second one is that you have to forgive everyone. As I told you yesterday, whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. Actually, if you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands. So just neglect it completely. Don't worry about it. And in general, you should say, I forgive everyone. Just say, in general, I forgive everyone. That's all. Not to count how many people you have to forgive, not to know about everyone, what they have said to you, but just forgive in general. That's all. So the first one is to forget your past. That means not to feel guilty at all. You are not to feel guilty. After all, you are a human being, and human beings can only commit mistakes. You are not gods. So what does it matter? There's nothing to bother you on that point, should not. So please forgive yourself and forgive others. That's very important. These are the two simple conditions. But mentally, you should accept them. Now, we have to put both our feet little away from each other, because there are two powers within us, left and right. And we use our left hand symbolically to suggest that we want our self-realization, and this is the power of desire, not of pure desire, but desire. And we use our right hand, which is the power of action, to nourish our centers. On the left hand side, we'll be nourishing our left hand centers only. Now, please put your left hand towards me. And right hand on your heart. Now, close your eyes. Please don't open them till I tell you. Here you have to ask me a question, a very important question. You can call me Mother or you can call me Sri Mataji, whatever you like. Very important question. Ask a question 3 times in your heart, not loudly, please. Mother, am I the spirit? Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. If you are the spirit, you are your own guide. You are your own master. So now please bring down your hand, right hand, in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, press it hard. And here ask another question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, as I told you, I respect your freedom. And you have a free will. I cannot force pure knowledge on you. It cannot be. You have to ask for it. So now take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen on the left hand side and ask me, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. As soon as you ask this question, the Kundalini starts moving upward. So now we have to nourish the upper centers to make its movement, her movement, faster. So, please raise your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, press it hard, and here you say with full confidence. With full confidence you say, Mother, I am my own master. Please say it 10 times. Mother, I am my own master. These things remove your conditionings from wrong teachings. Now you raise your hand to the most important question. That is, you are not your body, you are not your intelligence, you are not your emotions, you are not your conditionings, your ego, your thoughts, but you are pure spirit. So raise your right hand on to your heart and say with full confidence 12 times. Full confidence, please. Mother, I am the spirit. Just say that. Mother, I am the spirit. Please say 12 times. Now, raise your right hand to another very important area within us, where by feeling guilty all the time, we have harmed a very important center. I have to tell you that the divine power is the ocean of knowledge and love. It is the ocean of bliss and joy. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. And whatever mistakes or wrongs you have done are dissolved by the power of forgiveness. So raise your right hand into the corner of your neck and your shoulder and turn your head to your right. Here you have to say with full confidence 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Again you say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. 16 times. I have already told you, whether you forgive others or not, you are not doing anything, it is a myth. But if you don't forgive others, then you fall into the wrong hands and torture yourself for nothing. So now, please raise your right hand onto your forehead across, press it hard on both the sides, and put down your head as far as possible, resting on your hand, and press it on both the sides. This is the center where you have to forgive. Forgive others, forgive others. Just say, Mother, I forgive everyone, without thinking about them or thinking about what they have done to you. Just say, in general, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, how many times is not the point, from your heart. You must say it properly. Yesterday so many didn't say, and I had to work very hard on them. So please say it. Please say it from your heart. Once for all, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, take back your hand on the back side of your head, on the optic lobe, and now raise it higher and let it rest on your hand. Here you have to say, for your own satisfaction, not feeling guilty, not counting your mistakes. O divine power, if I have done any mistakes, please forgive me. Say it from your heart. Now, stretch your palm, keeping your left hand towards me. This is the most important center, both the feet apart from each other. Keep yourself straight and put your right hand, the center of your palm, on top of the fontanelle bone area, the soft bone which you had in your childhood, and press it. Now, bend your head as much as you can. Press back your fingers, press back your thumb. So there's a pressure on your scalp, nicely pressurized. Now move it. Move it slowly 7 times. Here again, I'm sorry, I cannot disrespect your freedom and free will. You have to ask for your self-realization. It cannot be forced on you. So 7 times, please say 7 times, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please say it 7 times. Now, please take down your both the hands and open your eyes slowly, very slowly. Now watch me without thinking. You can do it. Now, put up your right hand like this and bend your head and see for yourself if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Bend your head. It is above your head, not on. So, little away from the head. You try to feel if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. You can take your hand little further. Some people have it quite away from the head. So see for yourself there's a cool breeze coming in. Now, put the left hand towards and put down your head. Now see for yourself again with the right hand. If there's a cool breeze coming out of your head, some people will get heat coming out, doesn't matter. It will later on be followed by cool breeze also.
So, we will continue to stay in this state of connection, which is called yoga. We'll stay on the last chakra on top of the fontanel area where you're pressed and rotated. We'll stay there in that point while hearing a light music for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then I would come again on the video. Thank you. this energy, once it is awakened, like the seed which is sprouting, it's developing inside. And as she knows, this energy knows what are the potential problems that are haunting us, and she will start touching those points exactly. She'll wait without any pressure, gently she will work it out, and then work out till the last chakra, and to give us our emancipation or connection to the all-pervading divine energy which is running the whole cosmos. So as we are a tiny part of this cosmos, we need not worry about any issues. For example, now we are talking about this corona and all this stuff. It is just simply that we become immune. Any type of virus can come. It's not new that the virus was not there. All the time there have been viruses haunting the humanity. Every time we get an antidote, and then the virus becomes stronger and attacking us. So the only way is to combat this menace is just to protect ourselves by meditating daily 10 minutes with our attention on the central you know heart, or we call it the spinal sternum bone on the spinal cord. And that works very well. Yeah. So um, to see me, can someone type on the chat line? Are you able to see me? Okay, thank you. So the sternum bone is responsible for production of antibodies, as I mentioned earlier. It is not new. It is not a rocket science. Everybody knows. Even as a child till the age of 12, this sternum bone produces the antibodies essential to fight any kind of disease. And then these antibodies go and settle down in all parts of our body to combat any um, oncoming assault on our system. So we need not worry about that. If we strengthen this heart, it's how we can strengthen this, not just by taking steroids or antibiotics and all. It will only weaken that. And we have to become immune. We have a simple exercise which every yoga system has it, and it is a breathing exercise. What we can do, we can maybe slightly practice that for the time being, and then I will tell you the closing and opening procedures of the meditation so that you can do it at home comfortably. 10 minutes before, and 10 minutes after. You can in the night and in the morning you can meditate and recharge yourself. So this exercise what I'm going to show is just a breathing technique. We all can do it together. You can close your eyes, keep your left hand open on your lap, and right hand you can put right in the middle of your breast, and take a deep breath in your own rhythm. You should not struggle. Sahaja means easy and spontaneous, simple. You can take a deep breath as much as you can. Hold it for a few seconds, and then release it back. Again, breathe in, hold it. All the time, keep your attention on top, because now, as we are connected, the Kundalini will come to the top. So it has to clear, and she has to clear all the chakras on the way. So we are compelling her to come with love and with our request. That's why we are putting the attention. Because wherever attention goes, the Kundalini will go there. This energy will nourish whatever part we want it to be nourishing. You can release. Again, you can breathe in, hold it, and release it. You can repeat this exercise. You know what it happens actually? Our left channel and right channels are balanced by breathing in and breathing out so that we come in the middle. If you can do this even before you sit for the morning meditation, it prepares our inner system for a spot free or a block free passage for the Kundalini to raise. Yeah. So you can try this. This will strengthen your center heart. And also another thing what we can do is we have in the website so Sahaja Yoga DE, you can go and see Sri Mataji's photograph. Open your left hand to the photograph and then keep your right hand on the heart chakra or the breast, and you can say, Mother, please protect me completely. This is not a mere word. This is not just an affirmation. This is a command or a command with request to your inner system. And this energy would come immediately rise up to this point. And if you don't feel the cool breeze or cool vibrations, or if you feel only hot, or if you feel nothing, doesn't matter. It's a process, and this process is only a formality because what you wanted has already been done. The key has been given to you, and you opened it with your desire. You got this energy. Only trust yourself. If you trust yourself, this last chakra, it'll open. Like Mother said, Sri Mataji was telling during the realization process, trust yourself. Believe. Belief is different. Trust is from the heart. Yes, I got it. Then you can raise with your hand slowly this energy and bring it to the top of your head. You can press it on top of their head and then move it 7 times clockwise, the scalp or the skin on the head. Not the head, but the scalp, skin on the head, which was the soft bone area as we were babies when it was pulsating. That's the area. That's called Brahma Randhara, means the door of the all-pervading energy. So we can also be thankful to our heart, our spirit, and saying, thanks for bringing me with the truth, because this energy, when it comes on the hand, you put any question or any problems, it comes cool. That is positive and it will materialize. If it is not coming cool, there is something to be done about it. Some badas or some kind of a blockages have to be removed. This all can be done with the science of Kundalini. I would call it a science because it is all with proof, because this energy showing in our nervous system itself is a proof. Otherwise, we are chanting, we are doing prayers, and we are doing so many acrobats, but we don't know whether they are working or not. So these things are really showing on our central nervous system. So I would show you now a short video about how to raise our Kundalini or this energy to become trouble free, to get protected during our meditation. It's very important that we can switch off our handies, mobiles, and we can not turn away from the clock, turn away from anything that is likely to disturb in our attention. But there are certain subtle energies which may come on the way of your progress. To protect them, we normally raise our Kundalini energy from the base of the spinal cord. I'll be just showing the raising the Kundalini, how to do it. You can see the video and do it along with, and then you can practice it at home. Yeah, I'm just playing that.
So raising of the Kundalini
and put oneself
in the band down
before
meditation.
And we
also do this after the meditation. So raising of the Kundalini. So we bring our left hand to the base of the spine and we raise our left hand through the center channel right to the top of the head, whilst the right hand will rotate around the left hand like so. And this is raising the Kundalini, bringing it right up, and we tie it at the top of the head in a knot. And again, second time, bringing the Kundalini up, and we tie it into a knot like so. And the third time, we raise the Kundalini up, rotating the right hand and tying it into 3 knots. 3 like so. Then now we'll put ourselves in called a bandan. A bandan is a protection. So we bring the energy over our heads from the left side to the right and back again. That's once. Do that 7 times. practice, we'll sit with our hands open, relaxed, and meditate. 1, 2, 3.
Thinking of the Kundalini to protect ourselves against any disturbances internally and externally, and that would really help us to settle down with ourselves. See, we are giving our time to everyone else than ourselves. Even in home office, you would be giving your time mostly to the atmosphere in the house. So it would never go inside. Except meditation, it would never go. So I would request that every day, morning, 10 minutes, you raise the Kundalini like this, open our website, look at the photograph of Sri Mataji, and then put your left hand towards her right hand on your center heart. You can say, Mother, please give me my meditation. And then just 5 minutes you can just stay in that state. Because here we do nothing, because everything is being done by your Kundalini. It's an automatic process. It has already been programmed. So we don't need to do anything. It is not today, yesterday. 14,000 years ago it was written in Patanjali Yoga Sutra and also many scriptures. So we don't need to do anything new. Just have to follow Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja means easy and born with. It's all born with. This mechanism is already hidden in us. This has to come out this time because we are ripe. The human evolution is ripe for this. So thanks to Srimataji, we got this. Okay. Thank you very much for today's participation. Each and every one is adding to the collective, strength. So corona is not an individual affair, it is a collective affair. We can combat only by collective meditation. So welcome again. So next Thursday, 19:30 hours, we'll be having this session. Now we also have, for those who don't have time during the week, they can also join on Sundays at 10 o'clock in the morning in the same channel. And we would again send out the invite for that, and our colleagues will do that. Thank you very much. And I'll play out the music a little bit. If you want to continue your meditation, please, you are welcome to give your feedback on the chat line. It would always help us to improve. No one is perfect, and we understand some of you might have not felt something. All this will work out only by collective being, collective meditation. Thank you very much, and namaste.